Good day mga igsoon! Kamusta kayo? I hope you are all doing well. Ngayon po, ituloy natin ang ating study on the Book of Acts. Nandito na tayo sa last part ng chapter 4. Let us read Acts 4:32 up to 5:16. At bago natin i-discuss ang passage, basahin muna natin ito. Please pause the video while you read, and once you're done reading, please play the video again. So dito sa passage, may makikita tayong dalawang klase ng tao. The first one is Barnabas, as we saw in chapter 4, verse 36. The passage says that he sold a field that he owned and brought the money to the apostles. Sinabi yan sa verse 37. At anong ginawa ng apostles sa pera? They gave it to those in need. Sabi sa verse 35. So itong si Barnabas, he was like the other believers mentioned in verse 32. Yung mga property nila, hindi nila kinamkam. They were not selfish. Nag-share sila ng kung anong meron sila sa mga mas nangangailangan. Barnabas and his fellow believers were generous, and they were sincere in their giving. Dahil dito, wala sa kanila ang naging pobre. As verse 34 says, there were no needy people among them, kasi lahat nga sila ay nagbibigayan. Sa susunod na chapter, meron naman tayong makikitang isa pang klase ng tao. The first part of chapter 5 tells the story of a husband and wife named Ananias and Sapphira. Tulad ng ibang believers, binenta nila yung kanilang property. Pagkatapos, binigay nila yung pera sa apostles at sinabing yun na lahat, pero sa totoo, hindi pa yon ang kabuuan ng pera nila. At tinago nila yung hindi nila binigay. Dahil doon, nagalit si Peter sa kanilang dalawa. Sabi niya kay Ananias sa verse 4, "You weren't lying to us but to God." Pagkatapos noon, namatay si Ananias. At sabi naman ni Peter kay Sapphira sa verse 9, "How could the two of you even think of conspiring to test the Spirit of the Lord like this?" Pagkatapos din noon, namatay rin si Sapphira. So, what sets Barnabas apart from Ananias and Sapphira? The answer is the condition of their hearts. Ang puso ni Barnabas ay totoo. Gusto niya talagang makatulong sa kapwa believers niya, kaya niya binenta ang kanyang lupa. Si Ananias at Sapphira naman, iba ang motibo. Perhaps they wanted to make themselves look good, or gusto nila ipakita na marami silang pera at matulungin kuno sila. But behind those seemingly good deeds was an attitude of deception. Dinaya nila ang apostles, dinaya nila ang kanilang kapwa-tao, at higit sa lahat, dinaya nila ang Diyos. At bilang parusa, namatay tuloy sila. So, what lesson can we learn from this passage? Well, for one, we need to check our hearts when we give. Don't get me wrong, mabuti naman talaga yung namimigay tayo sa ating kapwa-tao, especially to those in need. But God always looks at our hearts. Why do we give? Is it because we have a real desire to help others, just like Jesus? Or is it because we just want to feel good about ourselves? Or gusto lang nating magpakitang tao, magpasikat? Or worse, and I hope none of us have this, may intention ba tayong dayain ng Diyos, tulad nila Ananias and Sapphira? For them, pwede naman kasing hindi na lang sana nila binenta yung kanilang property. At pwedeng-pwede rin na hindi na sila nagbigay. But they chose to deceive God. They chose to lie to the apostles. Okay? They gave, but with that intention of deceiving. So, mas mabuti pa na hindi na lang sana sila nagbigay. Again, God looks at our hearts more than the giving itself, the act of giving, or the amount that we give. Mas importante sa Panginoon ang puso natin. Sabi nga ni Pablo sa 2 Corinthians 9:7, "You must each decide in your heart how much to give, and don't give reluctantly, or in response to pressure, for God loves a person who gives cheerfully. Okay? So my hope, mga igsoon, is that we will all be cheerful givers, following the generosity of our God. Have a blessed day, mga igsoon, and happy Friday.